The Denver Broncos' first primetime game of the season is tonight in about an hour against the Cincinnati Bengals. Can the Denver Broncos get a win in this revenge match against the Cincinnati Bengals at home today? Jordan Jackson isn't a healthy scratch, and Savion Jones seems to have gotten a jersey today. Today we're going to break down the keys to the game, what we were supposed to do to win, and how we can continue this momentum going into Philadelphia next week. I'm your host, Isaiah Henderson, the Bronco Gentleman. Welcome to another episode of the Get Bucked Game Day Show.
Together, let's shake the air. Get bucked. Here comes the thunder. Feel that quake in Broncos country. We're never afraid to take. The rivals gonna crumble in the spotlight's glare. Get bucked. All together, let's shake the air.
Inside the 15, inside the 10, the 5, touchdown, Denver!
Let's go! Game day, baby!
Game day, we are back here at the Orange and Blue Network. I'm your host, Isaiah Henderson, the Bronco Gentleman. With me co-hosting is not Bronco Rob, but is the fanatic Dak, and his brother George will be joining us here soon and shortly today for another episode. Speaking of which, right on time with us today,
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
What's
up?
What's up, George? How you doing today, bud? Welcome into the show. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. It's freaking Broncos Monday, legit Bronco Monday. We got a game today, so I'm doing well. I'm excited to be on. This is our first time actually being on together, so
yeah,
that's
it is
exciting as well.
Oh yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. We got Mile High Montoya. Don't forget to give him a follow, guys. And speaking of follow, if you guys are here, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share this video with your friends and family, guys. We are on the path to 539, and we're about 40 to 60 subscribers short of that mile marker. And when we hit that mile marker, that will automatically trigger a Bo Nix jersey giveaway. But you must be subscribed to us on YouTube to be in that running. And the second we hit that landmark, we will hit another one at 750, and there will be more giveaways. So guys, make sure you follow us on Twitter, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, and anywhere you listen to your favorite shows. And also make sure you guys hit that notification bell as well, because you guys aren't going to want to miss any of our shows. Today we have the Get Bucked Game Day show, and an hour after we have the Buck Your Feelings post-game show. So you guys aren't going to want to miss that. And make sure you guys hit that notification bell as well. Guys, before we get into the football stuff, I just want to check in with you guys, make sure, how was you guys' week anticipating this, looking forward to it? Were you guys nervous all week? Was it a good work week? Or was it just dragging on, looking forward to this day?
Man, I feel like the week went by pretty fast, if I'm being honest, bro. But I'm excited to get right, bro. So there's a lot of excitement more than being nervous, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
I would say
I agree. How was your week? How was your week, buddy?
The week was good, man. The week was good. It went by smooth. A lot of work going on. You know, we're busy. But in regards to the game, mine was more anticipation of the nerves. I'm a little nervous about how sloppy we're going to look again against a very lower tier team at the moment, without their QB, with a defense that's very not good, an O-line that's horrendous. So if we don't exceed the expectations of being a topper, if we want to be in the upper echelon, we got to put it to them tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. And Here's fingers
Joe,
crossed.
shout out
that
Joe.
we-
What's up? What's up? Bronco
we-
Game Day. Joe Medlock, that's the homie.
What's up, Joe?
What's up, fellas? Bronco Game Day. Mile high salute to Joe. First time seeing you here, Joe. Welcome. Mile high salute. Speaking of slow starts, and hope knock on wood that we don't start slow, that we can actually find some rhythm and play complementary football for the first time this season. Just really quickly, so we got the inactive for the Bengals, the injury report for the Bengals, and then we're going to go for the injury report for the Broncos, and then we're going to build off that. So the Bengals Week 4 inactives are Jermaine Burton, the wide receiver, Noah Fant, the tight end, McKinley Jackson, the defensive tackle, Howard Cross, the defensive tackle, and Shamar Stewart, the defensive end. So it seems like they're going to be missing maybe one or two pieces who can contribute and produce on occasion on the offensive side of the ball. But it also sounds like they're going to be missing quite a bit against that defensive line. And what you said earlier, George, was the slow start. With their injury report, I mean, I know we saw the same thing against the Chargers and the Colts, and those games turned into losses. But you mentioned that the lower tier opponent without Joe Burrow and with their defense kind of beat up. I expect what I'm expecting, one of the things I think one of the keys to the game that I'm definitely looking forward to is definitely run game from beginning to end, and definitely beating up on that defensive line and making sure, you know, we bring them closer to the offensive line, which is going to open up that play action. But definitely with their beat up defensive line, I expect to see RJ Harvey and J.K. Dobbins have a good game.
Johnny, what's up, boys? Tonight, the Broncos Bros get bucked.
Yeah, guys, we have the Broncos Bros here for the first time on the Get Bucked game. So make sure you guys smash that thumbs up and hit
like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. So that's what we got
Broncos
for the
Bros
Broncos.
crashing the game day.
And as I mentioned before, Savion Jones gets the nod today, and Jordan Jackson doesn't. Now, Jordan Jackson did not pop up on the injury report, so it seems that he is a healthy scratch. George, what do you think of Savion Jones over Jordan Jackson for this week? And, you know, where's your head at with that?
I think they're getting some rotation in with their younger guys. They're giving them different opportunities and different scenarios throughout the season. What I think they're going to use Q for is they're going to rotate him in more, or not Q, Savion, because Q's an inactive as well. So Savion Jones coming in is going to be able to kind of see what he has, as I was saying, against a offensive line that's maybe not up there in the upper half of the league, to try to see if this rookie can make some noise and get some confidence in his game going forward, you know?
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
I definitely think that this is – Go ahead, Dak.
Yeah, Savion Jones was one of the highly touted defensive linemen that we drafted out of LSU. He's versatile. He could play all along the line. I mean, so it's nice to see some upside. Potentially, he could be an impact rookie for us this season if it goes well for him in this game. So I'm excited for that. You know, versus a Jordan Jackson, he offers more to this defense, in my opinion, of what he could bring to the defense in terms of depth.
Yeah, versatility wise as well.
And speaking of
being able to step in.
Yeah.
Good.
And speaking of healthy scratches, there's another one that I want to get your opinion on, Dak, because we went George first. Lucas Kroll was a healthy scratch as well today. So with Nate Atkins coming back, it seems the three tight ends are going to be Evan Ingram, Adam Troutman, and Nate Atkins. And Lucas Kroll doesn't get a jersey this week. So, Dak, what do you think about Nate Atkins coming back and getting this spot? And do you think that's going to improve the offense a little bit more? What do you think that's going to do for the offense?
More than absolutely going to improve the offense, if I'm being honest. Like, Nate Atkins could play the fullback and the tight end position. You want to get this run game consistent. You want to get this offense started fairly quickly, as you guys mentioned. Like, run the ball is a way to do that, and Nate Atkins helps that. Versus Lucas Kroll, he's not quite the blocker that Nate Atkins is. You know, he's more of a pass catcher. So I'm happy for this move. Let's see how it goes, what the result is on the field.
I'm in agreement. There. Go ahead.
Go ahead, George. Go ahead, George.
I'm in agreement there. Getting Adkins back on the field is I think it's going to be beneficial because we're not really using our tight ends to their best abilities, in my opinion, right now. Troutman can't really be moved around, but Atkins is a great fullback. So if we want to have a different option other than having, our fullback in the game, we can have Atkins who can maybe sneak out, catch a flat route, maybe provide a little bit more versatility in our run game, being a bigger body in there, getting some extra boost against, like we talked about, this D line that's not necessarily eye-popping, right, besides Hendrickson. So if you can get some bigger bodies going through that middle, open up the holes a little bit more consistently for JK, he can potentially have 100 yards tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I think Mahai salute to D-Rock in the chat. He says, West Side, what's up, chat? Yeah, and I've heard that. I've heard that a lot this week, actually, was this is the game where we can potentially break that 37-game streak of 0 100-yard rushers. And I think with the addition of Nate Atkins, I think we can see a little bit more 2 tight end, maybe with Atkins and Troutman on the run play, or Atkins and Ingram, or 3 tight end, like you say, where we get a heavy formation, run a play action off that. So I think that could definitely be something that we can see some more. And we're definitely starting to see this team get healthy down the stretch. I know Malcolm Roach is eligible to come off of IR next week against the Eagles. But I do find it very interesting that the one person that they did rotate was not Eni Uwazurike, but it was Jordan Jackson and Savion Jones. So it seems that Eni seems to have that spot. He seems to have done enough so far and produced enough where they're saying, hey, you can get a jersey every week, and the rotation is going to be between Jordan Jackson and Savion Jones. So I think that's very interesting to see. But we are going to Tim Dog in the house. He says, what's up, fellas? What's up, Tim? Tim Dog. We ready to get this absolute W. I asked you guys earlier how you guys were feeling all week. And I like your answer. You said anticipation. Ready for that. I think the team is too. Ready for that bounce back game. Ready to get this under 500 record taste out of our mouth. Ready to go 2-2. We saw the Chargers lose. We saw the Raiders lose. The Chiefs won. So we're ready to start competing and getting at 500 and getting a win streak going on. So that's definitely what we're looking forward to. But yeah, I was definitely anticipating this week. Like I said, getting that taste out of our mouth. I think it's going to be a great Bo Nix game.
I took that loss personally as a fan, bro. So I'm sure the Broncos did as well, dude. So it's a get-right game for sure tonight.
Yeah, definitely a get-right game. I think Bo Nix can definitely bounce back, have a high completion percentage, multiple touchdowns, no interceptions, and really just have a good complete game. Because if not, we're going to hear about it on social media, and we got to go out there and defend the Broncos, and we have to wait another week or whatever the case may be. But I definitely do prefer a win. And so I'm interested to see those bounce back games. But we're going to go to our first segment today, which is courtesy of Broncos Bros. So I'm new to this segment. You guys are all going to be introduced to this segment. If you guys have watched Broncos Bros, you guys know this segment. If you haven't, this is going to be new to me. So I'm going to have George start us off on this new segment. He's going to explain it all, and we're going to get started, and we're going to participate. But guys, we're going to go to our first segment called 2-Minute Drill.
Little change up for the pregame, starting off with the 2-minute drill instead of ending. 2-minute drill is basically a topic in which we can debate several different players or 2 players, 3 maybe in this case, or scenarios that we can each give a different take on and our own take on what we think is going to happen in the game.
So I actually was thinking about this one today earlier. Just talking about the corners, all the flack that Riley Moss has gotten. And then I know PS2 has a marvelous matchup against Jamar Chase, one of the best wide receivers, if not the best wide receiver in the league. So our 2-minute drill will be tonight. Let me pause this real quick. And we're going to see who will have the better performance, but meaning who will hold their wide receiver to fewer yards in this game. What do you guys think about that? So
Between Pat and Riley?
Between Pat or Riley, yes. Look at you guys are
That's
like,
a good
oh,
one.
yeah.
I'm gonna throw a third one
That's
in
a
there
good one.
and go ahead. Go ahead and
third one?
be
Okay.
ready.
All right. Okay, so I will go first then. I'll go first, right? Is that okay, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the clock, and we're gonna roll.
But
Right.
hold on, so we're all doing 40 then, right?
40 seconds, bro. Yeah, we'll do 40 seconds. Usually, when it's a trifecta, we each get 40 seconds. Viewers, whoever if this is your first time watching it, when we have 3 participants, we run the 40 seconds. If there's 2, we each get a minute. So, all right, restart me, George, and I will be arguing for Patrick Surtain why he will have the fewer yards for Jamar Chase.
All right. Go ahead.
Go. Okay, it's not ticking, but that's okay. Patrick Surtain, he's the defensive player of the year. I feel like in this game, he will hold his wide receiver in Jamar Chase to fewer yards because he's already proven that he's capable of locking up Jamar Chase, not once, but twice in the matchups that they've had. So give me Patrick Surtain, and I really think that Patrick Surtain holds Jamar Chase to 40 yards
10 seconds.
under receiving.
Under 40 yards, huh?
Under 40 yards.
Under 40 yards receiving, huh? Okay, that is.
I like that clock thing. I like how it ticks. I like how it ticks in front of your face, and you have to see it count down, and you have to get to it.
Yeah, it kind of gets
it
it heightens the pressure of the moment. You know, you got the clock ticking.
Yeah. You better have your points ready to go, or the time's going to run out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you. I'm sure you've seen some of the bloopers. We've making sure that
I froze completely on live stream, dude. It happens, dude. It's just what it is.
It's a fun segment for sure.
All right, I guess so. I'll go next then.
Yeah, go ahead. Whenever you're ready.
I'll go next. All right. So George said he wanted to go with a third, so I'm assuming I think I know what the third is, so I'm gonna go with Riley Moss. Riley Moss is a hard case to make, but I'm gonna make it. I think this is a revenge game for Riley Moss. I think coming back from injury last year, Broncos country kind of talked bad about him. I think he's healthy this year. I think this early in the season for a revenge game, he's put on weight. He's got a couple penalties, but he also had a pass breakup for the first interception of the team last year. I expect to see Jake Browning some off throws with some pressure, and I expect to see either Riley Moss get an interception or to get a couple pass breakups to the point where they start throwing it to the running back into the tight end. So that's going to be my case for Riley Moss. It's a revenge game. He's put on weight and a backup quarterback. So I'm saying Riley Moss, 45 yards catch, 45 yards receiving.
Ooh. Good job.
Oh, his
Bravo,
first.
bro.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Congrats on
That was fun. I like that a lot. Actually.
No, I'm glad. That's one
bro.
that we for sure love that segment. It makes it.
We love it, dude.
Makes it super special.
George, I already know who you're going for. Oh my god. Look at you cheesing, bro. You're ridiculous. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready, bro.
Oh, I'm ready. Stay ready.
40 seconds.
So tonight will be the display of Jaquan McMillan, because his job is on the line the most, in my opinion, and he has let up a lot of bad plays over the middle, and Jahdae Barron's picking at his ankles. He's right there. So if he's getting fit at the ankles, I think tonight is his prove-it game, and I think any player in coverage around him is going to be shut down more so than T. Higgins or Chase, because he has to prove it, and he's going to make sure to solidify the middle of the field with the lack of our linebacker depth. And that's my case.
With time to spare. Oh, I like that. Good job.
That's an excellent point. That's an excellent point to make with the lack of linebacker coverage. Jaquan really stepping up as that slot DB, maybe over with this slot receiver and with the tight end. That's actually an excellent point. And you made a great case. So I think now that I think about it, I think this might be his coming out game.
And Jaquan's had a few of those. Thank you. But I would say from his history, even last year, we always think he's about to fall off, and there he goes and gets a game-winning interception, takes it to the house, right? Or like he has those games where it's time for him to show up, and it feels like that game for me, especially against Jake Browning, especially when Riley Moss is getting dogged on. But if you look at his numbers, he's one of the best corners right now in passes defended. He's in space covered, in open space. He's not getting receivers aren't getting a lot of separation. He's getting some good balls, but I think it's going to be hard for them to challenge our outside guys, and they're going to go over the middle.
Yeah, that's a good point, Drew. That was good, bro.
D-Rock comes in and he agrees with you. He says, facts. McMillan's seat is lukewarm. And I can definitely see Jardine Barron starting to get the hang of things. He's starting to get his sea legs on him. He's starting to get a little bit more comfortable, a little more stylish, a little more understanding of the defense. And all it takes is for you to put Jardine for a drive or for him to have two great pass breakups or interception. Everybody's like, hey, let's see. And all it takes is for him to have one consistent game where he just popping up all over the place. Yeah. And that's it. That's it. I definitely see.
I like Jade. Instinctual and very sticky. Very sticky.
Joe, yes, sir.
Joe
we
says
need Benito Cooper and the D-line. Go ahead.
Go ahead, George.
All right. Yeah. I was just reading Joe's comment. It popped up. So it's transition. I'm used to doing comments on Monday nights.
Yeah.
It's weird. So
we
can keep going. But Joe says we'll do back and forth. Share the love. But Joe says we need Bonito Cooper and the D-line to keep some pressure on Browning, maybe some errant throws, interceptions. And I think that's exactly what we're going to get. And I think on the plays that potentially a play, if it's either Barron or McMillan, one of those two guys coming off the edge on one of those blitzes, potentially getting a blindside fumble, something to cause them.
Let me ask you guys something too, that we're talking about the D-line. Over or under 7 sacks this game, because last time that we played the Bengals, we got 7 sacks, bro. And that was with Joe Burrow, mind you.
I'm gonna go under. Okay. I'm gonna keep a positive mind, but I think it's gonna be under by not very many. I think we'll get 5 sacks total tonight.
Okay.
I think they're gonna have a game plan to try to keep Browning out of the way of pressure. I think they're gonna throw some screens. I think they're gonna attempt to run the ball. We're not doing good. We're getting pummeled every week.
You're going to see Chase Brown, I think, a lot.
Chase Brown's going to have his best fantasy week against us because everybody does, and I hate to say it, but until I don't see it, I'm going to keep saying it.
That's going to be the primary option, I think, in this game.
So, yeah. So it'll be interesting if we get more sacks. But if we dominate,
I agree. I'm going to go with the under because I think it's very hard to predict the over on 7 sacks. It's very hard to predict an over of 7 sacks. I do agree with you guys. I think for the receivers, you'll see some stop routes, maybe some quick outs. You might see a play action, probably deep shot a couple of times, maybe a couple back shoulders. Mm-hmm. But I think that if you're watching the film on the Broncos defense, you're saying, hey, let's either try to get the run game going or let's try and get the back out the backfield to hit and try and make those linebackers cover. The back out the backfield. So I think he's going to be their primary target. Unfortunately, you're right. Everybody does hit their fantasy and win player of the week against the Broncos. So hopefully that's another thing that we can get back on track is maintain our reputation of that dominant defense. Andy Schrant comes in and he takes the under and he says 4 sacks. Jimmy Smith, which is a new name to me. So I don't know if you guys recognize this name, but if not, welcome Jimmy to the Orange and Blue Network.
Welcome, Jimmy.
Mile high salute to you.
Appreciate you.
He says, with as bad as the Bengals D-line is the Bengals O-line, double-digit sacks, a hot take. Double-digit? Anytime you predict double-digit sacks for any team, it's a hot take just because of the NFL. But is it possible? With any team, it would be this Broncos team to have a double-digit sack. And so Bronco Rob comes in, and he says, all I got to say is go Broncos. I'm predicting a victory, and I'm going to go with 6 sacks. So everybody's calling the under on that sack total number, Dak. But there's going to lead to my next question, since Dak asked about the sacks. I'm expecting 6 sacks with 2 interceptions. One thing that we've discussed today is inerrant throws. So, guys, if you guys had to guess how many interceptions and who gets the interceptions, that's the question I'm going to put to you guys.
Ooh, okay. Well, I think Riley Moss is going to have one of those receptions, man. I want him to have an interception. He needs to have it, damn it. That way all the naysayers or what have you can just leave his ass alone. You know what I mean? Like, give Riley Moss an interception, man. And that'll boost his confidence, you know what I mean? And that'll make quarterbacks think twice about, because he's the number 1 targeted corner in the game. If not, he's way up there, you know. So that'll make
one or two
think twice about targeting him.
Easily.
Don't pick on my.
I think I have to stick with my 2-minute drill pick and say Jaquan is going to be getting one of those interceptions, and that's why he's going to keep his starting job.
Oh,
Jimmy says not new, but I don't do a lot of typing. Great to be here, and mile high salute to you guys. Well, I appreciate you coming in with the comment section and finally typing, bud. Do more of it. We love you guys in the comment section. You guys,
absolutely.
You guys keep the show going. So anytime, come in and feel free to
give us advice, opinions, trash talk, all of the above. We live for it. And then make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
D-Rock says 100% agree. Moss gets an interception tonight. Joe
That's
says
my original
Moss
one.
Interception.
And a linebacker?
Go ahead, George.
Ooh.
Yeah, he says a linebacker.
Oh, he coming.
Yeah, no, Moss was my original one to get a pick. But throughout everything that's happening. Yeah, Moss all week. I've been hyping Moss since week 1. That's my white boy. That's the return of the white cornerback. Him and Cooper DeJean, you know. But
hey,
I think
Chad agrees
after my take.
Before we go to Bronco Rob's comment, I would have to guess. I'm gonna go with Talanoa Hufanga.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna go with Talanoa Hufanga with 1 interception. And I like that Jaquan pick. I like that cover over the middle. I really like where your head's at, George. So I'm gonna go with Jaquan. I'm gonna go with Talanoa Hufanga. I think Talanoa gets his first interception. And he just to the next level. But Bronco Rob comes in and he mentions another inactive, and he says, in time coming trash. I would like to know why McLaughlin is a scratch again. I find this very interesting. I thought this. Ooh, nice jersey. That 38 looks good, actually.
It looks amazing.
I found this very interesting.
Get Tyler Faday's sorry ass out of there.
He's a McLaughlin fan. But I think it's funny because last season we constantly complained about coach just used 2 backs, only used 2 backs. But now this year that he's only using 2 backs, everybody's like, hey, use the 3rd back now. So I always think it's funny. But
never make everybody happy.
George, you're the McLaughlin fan over the Bidet fan. You're saying McLaughlin over Bidet. Why do you think Jaleel McLaughlin got a healthy scratch, and why do you think Bidet is getting the nod over him?
Dude,
I think Bidet gets the nod because Sean likes him more. Just as bottom line, he was in love with Bidet last year, wanted to play him more, but he got hurt. I don't think he has enough of a role for McLaughlin, and he's underutilizing his ability to run in space. He wants to run him through the tackles, not knowing he's 175 pounds. Like, brother, he's like 5'8", 170. Get him in space. Get him the ball. And that's, I guess, my biggest point is I've seen him do more things in space with the ball than Bidet is. Bidet is doing nothing with the ball in his hand. He's dropping it 50% of the time, and then he's getting, I think, a couple yards after contact, but he's not making people miss. He's still learning. I can't trash him. I don't think he's going to be trash, you know. But from my eyes, McLaughlin has already shown that if you just get him the ball in the right position, he's a home run hitter. And you don't have to run him up the middle like you have Harvey and JK for. When he's in the game, you put him on a fly-out screen. You get him in a speed out from the backfield. Use him like a Debo. Use him like a – get him some options, man. Get him the ball. Like,
I think in the last couple of years, we've seen more from McLaughlin than we have seen from Bidet, even in the short time span. McLaughlin, he's last year against the Bengals, he had a good running game, a good rushing game. He can catch the ball and definitely run. I don't think he would have dropped those screen passes that Bidet dropped. But also, I definitely agree with you.
I think Bidet, though,
go ahead,
pass protection as a pass protector, because we already have one running back in the room that's not really solid, yet. He's working on it. So maybe that's another reason why Sean's leaning towards Bidet, because J.K. Dobbins is solid already. So you have two options that you can, protect Bo rather than just the one option maybe that he's leaning on towards.
Yeah, and Jimmy agrees with you there, Dak. He says Bidet is our best blocking running back. Sean loves backs who can block. Just look at last season with
no
recently he stayed as the number one was his blocking skills. So there's a lot of that with his blocking skills. The question is he out there getting snaps to block? Because that's where I agree with George is, okay, Bidet's the best blocking back. But if he's not getting the snaps, then he's not the best blocking back because he's not blocking. So if you're not going to have him out there blocking, why not hand off to Jalil, who we know can be productive?
And when he's out there, he's getting the ball. When he's out there, it seems like he's getting the ball. Yes,
and
he's not making the best of his opportunities. He's not getting the best of his opportunities with Bidet, and I just want to see where it goes. But I agree wholeheartedly. Bidet is by far a better blocking running back than Jalil. Yeah. But like you just said, he's not being used as a blocking running back, and it's maybe 70-30, right? 70% of the time he's out on a pass, but Jalil could do the same thing. You don't need Jalil to be the best blocking back. You get him on a chip and release. If they're blitzing, all he's got to do is chip and then pop out, catch a little dump off. Exactly. How we talked about with Evan Ingram.
I agree.
Good enough. Hold your block for just enough time.
Yeah. I think everyone thinks.
I agree. Yeah. And Andy comes in and he asks a question, which is a perfect transition to our next segment. And he says, "What we eating tonight?" And that's a perfect question for our next segment, which George is going to be here for the first time with. Welcome to another segment of Mile High.
I know, we kick it like no one else. We kick it like no one else. Listen out, there ain't nothing like this. I know, we kick it like no one else. We kick it like no one else. Listen out, there ain't nothing like this.
Nice, I love it.
I think we deserved a special handshake in there,
You know what? I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, Johnny.
I'm like, who the fuck are these guys? Who the fuck are those guys? Those guys on here.
Only one of those guys in here. Hey, Johnny, I see you text the group chat, so you heard them. Get started on that Mile High Menu chef hat, dog, because they're calling you out, so make sure you get on top of it.
I would like
Andy asked a question.
I'm just saying, I know how to cook, bro.
So he said he knows how to cook. So Dak is going to start us off because he volunteered right now. You heard it to go first. Dak, you told us you know how to cook.
Yeah.
What is on your Mile High Menu today?
I know how to cook, but not for tonight. Damn it! Tonight's going to be a simple night. You guys are kicking my ass already. Look at you ganging up on me. Anyways, so tonight I will be having taquitos with some salsa.
Jose Ole or like fresh?
No, the frozen. I like the chicken ones. No, dude, they're fine, bro. My little boy loves them too, dude. We be sharing, bro. The sharing is carry, bro. You know how we do.
Hey, brother. Hate is gonna hate.
Don't have to tell you try it.
Old George classic, the old original recipe. That Jose Ole.
OG.
Good snack. I love
them in the oven real quick. What kind are they? Are they chicken, beef?
Chicken. I like the chicken ones with the flour tortillas.
See, you throw them in the air fryer less than the time.
Oh, and they come out perfect. Crispy on the outside, hot in the inside. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that air fryer. I'm telling you, that air fryer
comes in so clutch.
That changes everything. It changes everything.
Next time, air fry your next Uncrustable.
I don't even know what the hell an oven is because I use the damn air fryer so damn much.
Wow, you said air fry and Uncrustable.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
like you can do it at like 350 for like 6 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, because some air fryers cook hot and fast. My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, quick, bro.
That's
Quick.
Top tier. Top
I
tier.
like that. I like that.
Top tier munchy snack.
Bronco Rob
Um,
comes in and he says, carne asada. Ooh, carne asada fries for dinner.
Oh,
Carne
Oh.
asada. Carne asada.
Wow.
I had some last week.
We got a theme going on today for this Monday. George, you gonna continue the theme or you going left field? What we got for us today?
Oh, so tonight we got bacon guacamole burgers. Fresh off the grill.
Ooh.
Oh
Oh
wow.
my god, my tummy's
You make
growing.
the guacamole yourself?
Yes, absolutely. Of course.
Oh, so then it's not
There's
frozen?
no, it's not frozen. Fresh
It's fresh.
avocados. You gotta get them while they're still here. It's hard to find them, so I had to buy them a little not ripe, so they've been waiting. But yeah, some fresh avocados, some tomatoes, some onions, some
Lime
seasoning.
juice.
Can't give all the secrets away. You gotta try
Yeah.
it first. Yeah. And I also I split it up because I do a spicy guac and then I make regular one so my kids can eat it because they I make it spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy guac is fire. But yeah, some bacon guacamole burgers and I didn't want to do many sides, so I just did some baked beans and some potato chips,
Ooh,
Doritos.
potato chips are
How long
always
does it
like
take for the
Doritos.
avocado to ripen?
It just so if you buy them and they're still really hard, about a week out in the dark, cool place. So in your pantry, I have a little roll up where I store my bread and stuff. But if I leave avocados there in the dark, they get soft in about a week.
Where I'm at, they go faster, bro. Like it's I don't know what it is over here. in
I believe
Oregon.
it. It's the altitude. But
Yeah.
when I hear it, it's the altitude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
it's harder.
Mm. Hey guys, you guys learned. You guys not only on Mile High Menu can you hear what we're cooking, but you can also learn things about food and how they're cooked. See, I didn't know that about avocados, but now I do. So thank you guys for coming to this TED Talk. Because we do multiple things here at the Orange and Blue, including cooking tutorials. Jimmy Smith says, air fry Twinkie, thank me next week. Andy Shrine says, beef chili.
I like the
with
deep fried
homemade
Twinkies.
fries. Oh, that's
Those are fire.
Ooh, you guys are
Beef chili? Hell yeah.
tried that, but I've heard about it.
good job.
Dude,
Oh,
some
those sound
chili? That sounds fire.
I'm like drooling, bro. I'm like
Chili.
foaming out the mouth. I feel like I might have to just take
Why am I so hungry all of a sudden?
Sweet tooth. You guys got sweet teeth.
My stomach is like grumbling at me now. Like, stop.
So we got a couple
Yeah,
more segments. I'm
we
going to
do.
close this out with Mile High Menu. Johnny says stadium food because this is the fourth game he's gone to in 4
Yeah.
weeks. I basically
You got to get the nachos,
Following around the
Johnny.
board.
I don't know if you've had them. You've been to all the games, but get the freaking bowl of nachos. They're freaking delicious.
Nacho Broncos. I'm just
Mm.
kidding. Bronco nachos.
So today I
It's
started
nacho
off, I went
pregame
fishing.
show.
Didn't catch anything, so didn't have fish today.
Oh,
But I did take out I took out some ribs yesterday. So what I did was I had them soak in apple juice overnight.
What?
Yep.
And then
Yep.
cleaned them off, took out the membrane, and I used the Worcestershire sauce and mustard both as a base. Seasoned them, threw them on the grill, smoked them, took them off, wrapped them in aluminum foil, honey, butter, brown sugar, wrapped them back up,
Mhm.
and then threw some hot dogs on there while we were waiting. So I finally was able to cook the ribs after a long time. I've been saying I've been meaning to cook those, but finally smoked some ribs and some hot dogs. So some grilling definitely for Monday night. Tim says hot wings from Wing Slingers tonight.
Wing
That sounds like a
Slingers
good
is
wing
it.
spot.
Oh, Slingers is
Yeah, let us know what flavor.
Yeah.
I'm a lemon pepper guy. I'm a lemon pepper wing guy, so let us know your flavor and your favorite flavor of wings. Speaking of that, real quick, guys, before we head out of Mile High Menu, what's you guys' favorite flavor of wings? Your go-to. Can't go wrong.
Mango
anytime.
habanero, bro.
Yeah,
with ranches.
Oh, that one's on my list, but it's the 3 Mile Island from Hooters, bro. It's top tier.
Yeah,
It does never miss. It never miss.
it's a good one.
3. What'd you say? Call it the 3 what?
It's called 3 Mile Island. It's
3 Mile.
it's hot. It's one of their spicier ones, but it's
Yeah.
delicious, dude. It
It's
has
good.
such a
It's
good
flavorful
flavor.
spice.
Has such a good flavor, and it's good. It's good spice. If I go for my
Jimmy
sweeter one,
says,
I'd
so
say
not-
Chipotle honey.
That's a good one. Honey, that's a really good one, actually. That's a good one. Jimmy says, so not to get into my life story, I'm a lifelong Broncos fan, but I've lived in Washington State my entire life, and I've never been to a game. Should I go now or wait to the new stadium? I'm going to say go now. The stadium's like 5 years away. Don't miss good football, good Broncos, good team building. Go to a Broncos game now. Experience the tailgate, the stadium now, and then experience the new one. Experience both of them, dude. I think George agrees with me, George.
Oh, 5,000%.
Come on down. The price is
Jimmy.
right.
You gotta have the experience, the full experience. It's great. Right now, our stadium's beautiful. It's in a great location now. It's open completely, so you'll have your first experience in our complete open field, not just because the dome is open. Come get your experience, and then you could say you had that, and you'll get to see what the transition into the next era of Broncos is like. You know, once we get to the next, we catch up with the times, you know. But if you come enjoy a good game, Dak will tell you it's a freaking blast.
It's a vibe. It's always a vibe.
I loved it. I've been to about, I think, 2 or 3 home games with Johnny. I love it. We're going to another one this year. I think most of us going to be there for that Giants game. So, yeah. Hey, Jimmy, if you can get out to the Giants throwback game, the alumni game, hey, most of us at the Orange and Blue Network will be there.
We're all going to be there.
So make sure you come out. And, you know, we'll link up and you can enjoy your first home game. And we'll make sure we get plenty of videos for you. Bronco Rob said there's a wing place here called Wingstop. Never heard of it. I always get the Parmesan curry wings double baked. They're so damn good. Like I said, my go-to, especially with Wingstop, is lemon pepper. I'm a simple guy. My taste buds are simple. Sometimes I like to like 3 Mile high flavor with –
3 Mile Island, baby. 3 Mile Island. But I'll say Wingstop.
3 Mile Island. And Dak is like
that hot honey.
Dak is like honey habanero with a sprinkle of teriyaki and add a sushi. And I'm just like, hey, give me lemon pepper.
Oh, God.
This is Wing Nuts. Sorry, autocorrect.
Okay,
Wing Nuts.
okay.
I've heard of that place. Guys, that was an awesome X segment of Mile High Menu. We appreciate
That was
you,
good.
Andy, for leading us off with that segment. And I'm not going to do the closing video.
Hungry yet,
What I'm going
ladies
to
and
do is
gentlemen?
because we're at close to 45 minutes. We've got 2 more videos, so we're just going to go into our last one, which we're going to do the predictions and the over-unders, and you want to bet. And then we're going to go into our last hype video. We're going to get shite before we close out, so that way we can leave on a positive, high, enthusiastic note, guys. So here we're going to pull up the over-unders and we're going to give our score predictions. But you guys already know this segment. I expect to see you guys' stat predictions, your score predictions. Fill up the comment section. This is the second to last segment, guys.
Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Money line, I'ma run it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You want to bet?
That was an absolute banger. All right, guys, I'm pulling this up right now. Let's get logged in. Okay, Cincinnati at Denver. Let's see what we got.
You're looking for the
here.
over.
All right, so yeah, you got it pulled up already, or I got it pulled up. Whoever wants to go.
The over.
I got it pulled up.
We all got it pulled up. Huh? You know what, George? You go first, damn it.
I don't even know what the over-under is, but I'm going to say it's like a 46.5.
44.5.
You were close. 44.5.
Nasty, man. I'm going to go over then.
Say it right, damn it.
All right, George, go
Yeah,
first.
man,
All right,
within
so
two.
we got 45.5 is the over under. The point spread is 7.5. So George,
Yeah.
do we cover the spread? You already said you're taking the over. So do we cover the spread? And what is the final score prediction?
I got the over.
Okay.
We do not cover the spread. And final score.
What?
He'll catch himself.
Final
He's
score.
doing
Hold
the
on.
math.
Straight away.
Hold on, I'm doing too many maths. Yeah, I'm thinking way too hard.
He wasn't
I
in
got
class.
final score. I got final score: Broncos 27, Bengals 20.
Oh, wow, we didn't cover the spread. Yeah, over
The half a
27-20.
point, you're a jerk.
Over.
You're one of those
No,
assholes
we
that
did. No,
screw me over on
Yeah,
the
we did
parlay.
not cover
It said 7.5. 7.5, right?
I know,
Yeah.
but you'd be the guy to screw me out of a parlay. Look at you.
Well, just double down and put it on mine, and then you'll win no matter what.
Okay. Oh my God. All right. For me, I will take the under 44.5, and the Broncos will cover the spread because my score will be the Broncos are victorious 31-10. And just make note that the Broncos this season are 0-3 against the spread this season so far.
Broncos are 0-3 when you predict us to win 31-10. Every week, bro. Come on.
Doesn't have the same score as us. You fucking smack, bro.
I'm gonna take the under, but we score 41 points. No, I would just say, yeah. That's the under. No, you were right. You're
Still
right.
the
That's
under.
the under. That's
Yeah, it's still the under. But
yeah. No, you're right. That's great. You guys are great. You guys
I
are
pray you
absolutely
win.
great.
I pray you're right every week, bro. I promise. I do.
Johnny comes in. He says 34-10. So Johnny is taking the
You too,
under.
Johnny.
He's saying we
Jesus.
cover the spread and we get the win. Joe
you and
takes
Dak must be
the
collaborating.
under as well. 44, and we win 27-10, and we cover the spread. D-Rock comes in with his Mile High menu. He says, I'm having wings, and I'm going over. You got to tell us the flavor, dude. Wings, tell us what flavor. He's taking the over 34-12. Tim Dog says we don't cover the spread. He takes the under 24-17. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to say, I'm going to take the, what did I write down? I'm going to take the over. My original prediction was 31-20. So I'm going to take the over. We cover the spread, and we win by 2 possessions. 31-20. I think it's garbage
Chase
time
Brown is
touchdown.
gonna get some
But
touchdowns,
31-20, we walk away with the wins. We've got wins predicted across the board. We've got half covering the spread, half not, but we've got two-digit wins. So if you come here for betting advice, don't do that because you will get no consensus here.
Nope.
Just vibes. It's just vibes and ball knowledge. D-Rock comes in and says,
We like the vibes.
honey hot barbecue and lemon pepper. He got 3 different. That sounds like that 3 mile menu.
Island.
Plate kind of thing.
3 Mile Island that George orders. Honey hot barbecue and lemon pepper.
Yeah.
Dave Full Glassman says 31-6. No end zone for the Bungles. Wow.
Oh,
Dave coming
damn.
in real full glass. He says
That's
it's
a
a
hot-
big blowout. He treats them how the Vikings treated them.
Speaking of hot wings, that's a hot take.
31-6.
No touchdowns allowed.
Yeah,
I would
that's for
love
sure a
that.
hot take.
I would love that.
I would not
I
be
would
mad
love
at
that.
all.
That would be a beautiful, 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 beautiful game. And guys, don't forget, you guys got to come afterwards to the Buck Your Feelings
We'll be
postgame
back.
show to make sure who's closest on these
Broncos Bros
predictions. You
taking
guys
over
follow-
again.
Before we go to our last segment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, and anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast, guys. As we said earlier, we're on the path to 539. 539 triggers a free Bo Nix jersey giveaway, but you must be subscribed to us on YouTube. We're about 60 subscribers away, guys, so you guys don't want to
We're
miss.
within 100 for sure.
Yeah, when that trigger. So we'll make sure you guys are subscribed to that as well. Guys, that's going to complete this segment of You Want to Bet. We've got wins across the board, spreads across the board, unders and overs and both across the board. Tim Dog says you guys are killing the show. That's a shout out to the Broncos Bros of Dak.
Appreciate you,
and
Tim
George.
Dog.
They came in with high energy,
That's
high
my brother.
enthusiasm. They came in, they really made the show. They are superstars of the Orange and Blue Network. We love them, and we
is a
appreciate
fun
them. So
trio.
shout out to the Broncos Bros.
Oh yeah, Zaya's
All right,
Zaya's
guys.
great to be with. It's our first time. So
This is fun,
This
dude.
has been a great time.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. The energy you guys bring. Johnny was right when he first told me. He's like, "Hey, these guys, I want to bring them over. They've got high energy. They run well off each other, and Johnny was absolutely great. You guys are absolutely fantastic, and you guys pulling hella numbers too. I've been looking. You guys pulling hella numbers. Man, I've been watching my videos.
You ain't got slack, man.
But all love to them. All love to the Bronco Bros. Guys, we're going to
we love you guys too, man.
go to our last segment before we close out today. And this segment, guys, is one from our very own Orange and Blue crew, Orange and Blue Network. Shy Vargas, he's a regular of the show. And what he does is he makes these videos on his own time, and he gets us enthusiastic. Last week, he had me rolling on the ground laughing about
Me
the
and you,
defense not
bro, we're
pissing them off.
together. Yeah. The defense better not
And they
piss me
did.
off.
We had a ton of stats. So it seems like they were listening to Shy. So, guys, we're going to get Shy before we close
Get
out and we
Shy.
watch Broncos on prime
Let's
time,
go.
guys. So, guys, it's our
Yeah.
last segment, and we are going to get Shite.
I think we will be better. I think Bo Nix gonna find his rhythm. I think Broncos gonna show up tomorrow. I think we gonna smack all these Bengals. I'm not afraid of the quarterback. I'm not scared of the defense of Bengals. They don't have Joe Burrow. Broncos gonna come out ready to hunt. I'm not playing around. This defense of the Broncos gonna show up. All these Raiders fans, the Chiefs fans, and the Chargers fans. We coming. Expect it. We coming. Let's go, Broncos. You know the logo. You know the vibe.
Let's
Go.
go.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
shot, baby.
I'm
Let's go.
You know the logo. You know the vibes. And the vibes here is we're coming out with a W, guys. We're coming out
You guys
with
are
a W.
all
Shy
on
Vargas
watch after
are hyping us
tonight.
up every week and getting us ready
Eat the dub.
every single week to get ready for the Denver Broncos game. And Shy comes in. He's absolutely hilarious, and we love him. So shout out to Shy Vargas once again
Shout
for
out,
getting us
Shy.
hyped every single week. Guys, any closing thoughts before we get out of here and go watch Broncos primetime?
Man, this was fun. Don't forget to
And like, share,
join
and
us on the
subscribe.
Get Booked Feelings. This is going to be a vibe too with the Broncos Bros. It's our post Get Booked Feelings. So, yeah, join us after the game. It'll be a lot of fun. And hopefully we'll be celebrating a W, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, absolutely. Glad Isaiah was here on the pregame so we could jump in, and thanks for having us, of course.
Yes.
Crazy little Monday mesh, little Monday mix up. Been awesome. Freaking, we need to do this more. We're gonna have you on. We'll have to come on with one of your shows. But for tonight, let's go Broncos. It's gonna be really loud. I'm gonna be a little sad because I'm not there, but I'm there in spirit, and I hope to see us do everything we talked about. Benito's gonna have 2 more sacks at least tonight, though. That's for sure.
Absolutely, guys. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna dominate. Offense is gonna get their rhythm. Defense is gonna show that dominance. We're getting healthy. This is a get right game. We're gonna try and go into Philadelphia with momentum, guys. Don't forget to be here after the show for the Buck Your Feelings post game show. Who's hosting that? Is Jay hosting that? Is he back hosting that again? Do you guys know if he's hosting that tonight?
He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be hosting tonight. That's what we heard.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be.
All right,
we're gonna
guys, so
be
you gotta
on,
hit the
so if
notification
not, we'll
bell.
take it over.
Because there's a Broncos Bros takeover, so you guys get to see Dak and George
Broncos Bros
again
takeover
twice in
time.
one day. It's post game. So if anything else, just come to hear these dudes crack at it, and it's going to be
2 for 1.
awesome. It's going to be hilarious, guys.
This is getting a
love you
2-for-1
all.
special of the Broncos Bros. And Isaiah.
2-for-1 special.
And y'all are
prime
special,
time, we
ladies
love
and
it.
gentlemen. You all are special.
My high salute to you all. Round of applause to Dak and George for coming in once
Thank you.
again and absolutely being rock stars with the Orange
Appreciate
Blue Network. We love them. We thank them for that. Guys, tune in afterwards for another Broncos Bros takeover because you aren't going to want to miss these two. They're absolutely great. We love you all. My high salute, and we will see you guys after.
Here comes the thunder. Feel that quake in Broncos country. We're never afraid to take